Hey guys, welcome back to another Blender tutorial. In today's Blender tutorial, I will show you how to create a flex simulation and then how to loop it. So let's get started. Okay guys, I'm in the Blender viewport and I'm gonna press Shift A and then go to mesh and add a plane. We have a plane. Let's press tilt on your keyboard and go to right side, and I'm gonna press tab on my keyboard to go to edit mode and then press R to rotate it by -90. So if you go to front view, as you can see, now we have this front faced plane. Now I'm gonna press S to scale it like this. Now I'm gonna press right click and then subdivide. Now press Shift R few times until you get some subdivision, something like this, and then select this vertex. If you don't see any vertex, this is the one that belongs to vertex, and just select this and then select all the vertex. Now go to object data properties and add a vertex group. I'm gonna call this pin. Let's assign it like that. Let's hit tab to go to object view. Now we have this plane with vertex groups. I'm gonna press Shift A again and add a force field wind, this one, and I'm gonna press R to rotate it. Let's press G and place it here like this. You can just rotate it how you like. Now we have this. Now let's go to physics properties and I'm gonna give a strength of 3000. You guys can just play with this thing. Okay, I'm gonna just go with these settings and then select this plane and go to physics properties and add a cloth, and I will go with this default settings. Just go catch, and I'm gonna also give a int of 400, so we have 400 frames like this. Okay, I'm also type 400 for the catch int like this, and let's open the shape and give a pin group of a pin like that, so it will attach to this pin. And I'm gonna go to collision and then enable the self collision. Okay, now if you press spacebar, you will get this cloth simulation like that. I'm gonna just select this and then right click, shade is smooth. If you want more subdivision, you can just select this, go to modify properties and add a subdivision like that, so you will get more smoothness like this. Okay, now that's basically it with the flex simulation. Now we need to create a loop, so I'm gonna just go to edit and go to preferences and type MDD. Okay, you will get this new tech MDD format. Just enable it. This way we can just export these simulations. So I'm gonna go to file and then export and find this slide waypoint cache. Just open it. Now you can just save it anywhere you like. I'm gonna just save my project file and I'm gonna call this MDD file like this. Let's go inside it and then export MDD. Just hit, and that's basically it. Now I'm gonna just select this plane and then duplicate. Now we have two. I'm gonna just disable this first plane. Okay, now let's go to 0 second. Make sure you are in the 0 second and then right click and convert to mesh. Okay, this will apply all these modifiers, and I'm gonna also disable the wind. We don't need that anymore. I'm gonna just select this and then go to add modifier and add a mesh catch. Now as you can see, we have this format MDD. I'm gonna go to file path and search for that exported MDD file, this one. I'm gonna just open it. Now if you press spacebar, as you can see, our flex simulation is working now again. Okay, perfect. Now let's create a loop. Now I'm gonna find a good frame for the loop. I think, okay, something like this, and I'm gonna set the start to 66. I'm gonna right click and then convert to mesh like that. Now again add a mesh catch and add search for that MDD file we exported. Now I'm gonna go to 390 and create a keyframe for the inference one, and let's go to end of this timeline and set this to 0 and create a keyframe. Let's see the animation. Yeah, that's basically the loop. As you can see, because we have this interpolation linear, we don't need to convert this to linear keyframe. It's already linear interpolation. Now you can just select this, go to shading, create a new shader, and I'm gonna call this flag, and you can just drag and drop your flag. I have this house Stark flag. I'm gonna just link this to base color like that. Now as you can see, now we have this really nice cloth simulation which keep looping. Looks super cool. You guys can just increase the roughness so it's a cloth, and yeah, you guys can just add a good shader. Just search for black shader or something like this in YouTube. You guys can just find it. And that's how you loop this flag simulation. And yeah, I hope you guys like this. If you like this tutorial, hit that like button and subscribe button. Also, thank you so much for the pretty supporters. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.